Hi, Shalom Aleichem everyone. Just want to share a quick Dvar Torah, a quick idea on the Haggadah. So we know that numbers are very important. Numbers are really at the core, the center of the night of the Seder. So we have the 15 steps of the Seder. Kadesh Urchatz Karpas Yachatz. And then we also have the number three, which is a major number, 3 matzahs. But we also have the number 4, and that 4 becomes pretty central. We have the 4 sons, we have the 4 questions, we have the 4 glasses of wine. So what is this number 4? So the Gra, in a very beautiful description, says that the number 4 is actually a reference to the Mishnah in Brachos. The Mishnah in Brachos tells us that there are 4 types of people who have to say Hodah, who have to say thank you to Hashem. Who are these 4 people? A person who goes over the sea, a person who goes over a midbar, over a desert, a person who is healed, someone who's healed from his illnesses, and a person who's let out of jail. These are the 4 people that need to say Hodah. So this number 4, says the Gra, is the night of the Seder. Why? Because a person has to view himself, take a look at the Rambam, a person has to view himself as if he himself left Egypt. Now if you left Egypt, so technically, if we all left Egypt, as we left Egypt, we have 4 features that we have to highlight. What are those 4 features? Number 1, we left to the midbar. We went derech shoshes yamim b'midbar v'lo matzu mayim. We go for 3 days into the midbar. Those are 3 days. It's much more than 3 days. Ends up being 40 years. But we are yordei lemidbar. We go into the desert. That requires us to say Hodah to Hashem. Next is yordei layam, the Yamsuf, the mitzvah, the Kriyas Yamsuf, and the highlight that we have on the 7th day of Pesach to highlight Kriyas Yamsuf, and that is a major aspect of the Sibur Yetzias Mitzrayim, is the Hatzalah, both from Mitzrayim and also from Kriyas Yamsuf. And then we also have the health and the fact that the Jewish people were healed, as the pasuk says, Ani Hashem Rofecha, Parshas Beshalach. We're actually going to read it on the 7th day of Pesach, and that is that we were all healed. Hashem wanted all of us to experience fully, no illness, to fully experience the Yetzias Mitzrayim, the hand of Hashem, the Yad Hashem. And then, last but not least, Yetzias Mitzrayim, what did we leave from? We left from the Beis HaSohar, we left from jail, we left from Asirim, we left from being imprisoned. And that is the main Hodah of Yetzias Mitzrayim. So we have these 4 features. Says the Gra, that is the night of the Seder. The night of the Seder is a time of Hodah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who has taken us out of our difficulties. The Gemara in Megillah, on Daf Yud Zayin Amud Beis, describes the brachos of the Shemona Esrei, the 19 brachos of Shemona Esrei. Goes through the order of them, etc. Rashi points out that we seem to have 2 brachos that refer to Geula. We have Baruch Hashem Goel Yisrael, we have Re'evion Yenu, and then we also have Mekabes Nidchei Amo Yisrael. Rashi asks, why do I need 2 brachos to describe the Geula? And he says, Re'evion Yenu is actually a person thanking Hashem or highlighting Hashem's power to redeem him from his personal tribulations. The word Mitzrayim, says Rav Dessler, can be broken down into the word Mitzarim. Hashem takes us out of our Meitzar. Meitzar, as we're going to say in Hallel, Hashem takes us out of our Meitzar, out of our difficulty, out of our confinement, and He gives us freedom, He gives us opportunity. This is Hodah. Hodah is acknowledging that HaKadosh Baruch Hu not only as a nation takes us out, but He takes us out as individuals. The night of the Seder is a time to acknowledge, Hashem, you have taken me out of my difficulties. You have taken us out of our difficulties, and you will continue to do so. L'shana haba b'Yerushalayim. I want to wish everybody a beautiful Pesach.